Take cover!
Hello Generals, Mr. Bunal from MrBunalGaming here. World War I is a period of antique tactics meeting modern weaponry, and honestly, most games get it absolutely wrong. They try to make it Call of Duty with bolt-action rifles, where you're a super soldier sprinting through no man's land. But in Caribou Trail, it's doing something completely different. It's not about your kill count. It's not about your kill-death ratio. It's about whether Fisher, Gordon, and Lonnie make it out of the mud alive. Today we're going to be breaking down 21 minutes of the demo that I played during Steam Next Fest. The game is a 9 out of 10 in the atmosphere, but left me with some serious questions. Is the vibe enough to carry the full game? Or is this just shovelware stank creeping through? Let's find out. To understand why this game feels so heavy, you have to look at where we are. We aren't the French deployed in the countryside. This is Gallipoli in 1915. We're following the Newfoundland Regiment, the first 500, into one of the most brutal meat grinders of the Great War. Now let's be real, World War I games are really tough for developers to sell. Usually you get one of the two extremes, like Battlefield 1, which looks incredible, but you're a super soldier running through the pits, and 2X arcade game. Or you have Enzio, which is a brilliant tactical game, but it can feel like a real simulation for casual players. The Caribou Trail occupies a eerie middle ground that I'm calling historic folklore. It's not trying to count every rivet of the tank. It's not trying to manage an entire front. It's trying to capture the feeling of the nightmare that it must have been to have been in those trenches in the Great War.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And may I say, sir, thank you for this opportunity to serve my king and country.
Don't tell me. We's all getting medals on account we digs the prettiest holes.
Lieutenant would like us to take into sights. The Turkish hills are particularly lovely at night, he says.
Wants us dead, does he?
We're to do a little reconnaissance in no man's land. Full sweep up to Section C. The regiment's being moved to the front to join a big push, and Ogden wants us to map out his section. We're also to check out an airplane that came down hard, if we comes upon it. Here, you can read a map, can't you? We can start by going along the side of that hill up north. Keep us out of sight a ways.
Look at these visuals. It is semi-stylized, almost like having a painting or a fading memory. The gritty, dark, and damp, but it is in 4K hyperrealism to make you feel the weight of that trench. It proves the vibe is a mechanic all of its own. It's the difference between reading that book and actually witnessing it on the screen. While most games focus on reload speed of your Lee Enfield rifles, the Caribou Trail focuses on rituals. You're listening to the fire crackle and distant thud of artillery. This just isn't a walking sim, it is a brotherhood sim. The dialogue between Fisher, Gordon, and Lonnie isn't just the flavor, it's the gameplay. You aren't just a soldier, you are the glue. You're holding this whole thing together.
Your big mouth got us this recon mission, isn't it?
Thought you'd all appreciate a chance to stretch your legs.
You could apologize.
Not sure Gordo knows what that word means.
I was married in that. Done all the apologizing I care to do in this century.
Lonnie, would you rather go over the top or sit in a trench worrying about it?
I suppose.
And you're caught in the middle of their funny bickering. When they laugh at a bad joke, you feel the genuine sense of relief. If the full game can maintain this character level of writing, we aren't just playing a game. We are going to be experiencing a brotherhood, a family growing in the trenches, and experiencing that PTSD that they have, that they must have experienced during the war.
Good luck out there.
Thanks, Stefan.
Là, That's where we goes under the top. Do our bit for king and country. Oh, sorry, Your Majesty.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
the hanging man. That's an omen of death, ain't it?
Go on, boys, scoot along. We signed up for an adventure, didn't we?
I didn't.
All right, let's get into the game part of the experience because we have to talk about the on-rails problem. Now, don't get me wrong. The story is really great. It's a 9 out of 10. It's basically a true story, or at least it's based on true events. The brotherhood aspect is also really cool. I love the kind of banter back and forth, and I'm enjoying the story so far.
You're making me nervous with that whistling.
Sorry, habit.
You know, King Eddie upside down don't mean someone's gonna die.
That was King George, yes, Dundars.
Sure, wasn't nothing.
Vice. What do you have?
This is it.
Oh, 'tis beautiful.
Oddly, 'tis.
That's our flying machine over there, isn't it?
I wouldn't say she's flying.
Can a man survive a crash like that?
Guessing you guys are heading in. You should check on him. You can grab my cutters over there. They'll get you through barbed wire if it's not too tangled.
But throughout this 21-minute demo, I really started to feel the walls of the script kind of closing in on me. At times, it feels a little bit less like you're surviving in a trench and a little bit more like you're being pulled on a leash through a very expensive movie set. The Steam page promises impossible choices and consequences, but in the demo, you're mostly just walking around where the game tells you and clicking where the game tells you. I want more agency. I want to feel the weight of the decisions I'm actually making, and if it changes whether Gordon or Lonnie make it through the next trench line, right? Do my actions have consequences, or is it all just completely scripted out?
I can cover you till about halfway through our section. After that,
We'll send a postcard.
Oh. Sorry, bye.
Right now, the Caribou Trail is a masterpiece in atmosphere. It is eerie. I'm not really a horror game or a narrative game person, but I stuck through this entire 21-minute experience. I was enjoying it, and I could kind of sense it was coming to an end, but I wanted it to keep going longer. However, from an actual gameplay or a game standpoint from the demo's play, and because of the overall on-rails feel, I'm going to give the demo right now a 7 out of 10.
Found a dead Tommy back there.
He must feel so lonely. Don't they bury him?
Careful, we're some close to Abdul's lines. Keep your head down and move slowly, and no whistling.
I won't. We should be less exposed here. Them rocks make for good cover.
You couldn't pay me enough to go up in one of them things.
I could dare you, though.
I was afraid you'd do that. All right. Off we goes to save Tommy.
The boys will know if we go back.
If we keep our mouths shut, they won't know nothing.
I don't know, boys.
think that's the pilot from the plane? He's gone. Rifle shot, from the looks of it.
Then we was already too late before we even spotted a wreck.
At least we knows we done what we had to.
Sure, Lonnie. We did our bit.
Thomas William Higgins.
No! A Tommy with the name Tommy! Ooh, chocolate!
You're a damn ghoul, Gordo.
What? He's not gonna finish it. Won't you feel stupid if it's the last chocolate you never ate?
Look! Those guys climbing down from that hill.
They be looking down at our whole line, aren't they?
And our boys can't see him. They won't know Abdul's up there.
Till he starts pot-shotting in.
I bet he got Thomas William Higgins from up there, too.
I suppose 'twas worth tracking him down after all. Won't the lieutenant be shocked when we comes back with something he didn't already know?
It has a great vibe. The story stuff, if you're looking for a narrative story, at least as right now what I've seen, it is awesome. I would give it higher there. But for me, I'm more of a game player. I want to control, play games, and have agency. Right now, for me, it's a 7 out of 10. We'll see once the game drops how much it deviates once you get past this opening. This could just be the opening to introduce you, right? That's why it's so on rails. And then once we get to a certain point, it kind of opens up. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I'd like to see. So hopefully that happens, and hopefully I get to play this game later because I do want to see how this goes, and I do love World War I. World War I is one of my favorite time periods as well. And Gallipoli is, I know about Gallipoli, and I have some historic ideas about Gallipoli, but it's not something I've really studied that much, so I'm interested to play and see the game.
This trench line ours.
Oh, I'm thinking it was supposed to be. Sir, 'tis all destroyed here too. End of report.
I hope the Navy doesn't take it into their heads to start shelling us.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I stepped on something. Someone, he's a Turk.
Ah, perfect. A local. Let's ask him directions.
Beyond the mud and the on-rails movement, there is something much darker, though, lurking in Caribou Trail. This is where the game transitions from a historic shooter into a full-blown psychological horror game.
It's all right, bye. He won't bite you, nor haunt you.
He gasped like...
Ah, the dead ones does that. It's the gases from the putrefaction.
Are you okay, Lonnie? We still got a ways to go.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I can do this.
But he's not going to be the last dead man we're going to meet in no man's land.
Can you make it back on your own?
If we send him back, they'll shoot him.
Oh, what's that sticking out?
This?
Well, if that don't beat all, this here is surely important documents. Valuable intelligence. Oh, I recognize it.
I can't even read it.
He was probably on a recce like us. We better get back to the lieutenant. Immediately, if not sooner. Fish and I will complete the recce. You take that right back to our lines.
You sure?
It's wicked urgent, Lonnie.
I won't fail you.
That's it, bye. Now go on, and don't you spare the horses.
I'll just catch my breath a few seconds. I'll be fine, Fish. You guys go on. This is getting embarrassing. I said I wouldn't let you down, and I won't. Now go.
You start hearing it around the 15-minute mark, those ghostly whispers just on the edge of the audio mix, in the firelight. The shadows don't quite behave right.
How did you know that was valuable intelligence? You can't read Turkish.
Not a lick of it. But how did I know it wasn't?
This is really spooky, and it is really helping the atmosphere and also the shell shock aspects, which are obviously a big piece of the history of World War I and also on display in this game. To these Newfoundland soldiers, the trenches weren't just a battlefield, they were a portal to another world. This game treats World War I as a folklore nightmare.
Try not to wake the neighborhood, will you, bye? Take cover! You good?
I don't know. Me leg.
Come on, bye. Let's cut through here and get the hell back.
When the characters talk about the things they see in no man's land, you realize the enemy isn't just soldiers across the wire, it's the loss of their own sanity. This happens in the demo. It is interesting. This is where the game excels. Again, as a story, as an atmosphere, it is doing really great in my mind. It's really where the gameplay is lacking because, again, it's the demo, and I think the demo is supposed to be on rails, but for me, obviously, the gameplay is lacking.
Gordo! Gordo, where are you to?
It makes you wonder, are Fisher Gordon and Lonnie actually seeing these things here, right? Did he actually see them blink? Or were the troops actually looking at him, or was it completely PSD?
Fish. Fish. You with me, bye?
Them dead boys back there. One of them looked right at me.
Them fellers? Is long past looking at anyone, I guarantees you.
They was too. Looking.
No, Fish. They was not. Calm down.
You know what happens when you don't bury a man the proper way.
Don't you go soft-headed on me now, bye. It's enough with Lonnie and his jack-o'-lanterns. Jumping Jesus, that was close. Run!
So, if you love World War I history like I do,
What the hell are you happy about?
I never come that close to dying.
or you're just looking for a gripping emotional narrative, this is a must wish list for you. Seriously, go right now, go to Steam, check it out, go look at it. If the demo is still available, take a run through, tell me what you think in the comments below. Again, I'm giving the vibe a 9 out of 10, and I'm giving the game, as of right now, the demo, a full 7 out of 10. I want to see expansions. I want to have more agency in the game, and it really did leave me begging for more, so I'm excited to play this more once it comes out. And to all the generals, all my Bunal generals out there in the world, thank you again for watching. Thank you for being a part of this journey here. I hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, please give this video a like, and please consider subscribing to MrBunalGaming. I am a new growing channel, and I am trying to do my best here, and I hope you've been enjoying the content. I've enjoyed making it, so I hope you've enjoyed watching it. And don't forget, if you're interested, follow me below on my TikTok and my Facebook. You can join my membership program if you're so inclined. Every little bit helps, and I do appreciate it, and I do try to comment back to everyone's comments. So if you do comment, I will try to get back to you. I got some big things coming on the channel, whether it's War of Dots, whether it's more Master of Command, whether it's these new games that we're looking at. Let me know what you want to see, and I will be happy to produce that content. So until next time, generals, I will see you on the battlefield.
Why are we here, Fish?
Well, here's where we was sent.
No, but why here? On this rock?
Watch out!